Hello, welcome back to this series of videos on Greek epic. Um, and so one big topic that examiners love to ask about when they're writing exam papers is like, what is the role of women in Greek epic? Or like, I don't know, is X character a good example of a mortal woman? And basically they want you to talk about like the expectations on Greek women as we can see in any various epic. So one I did with a student the other day was um, like how are mortal women portrayed in the Odyssey, something like this. And so there's a few things you can talk about. Greek women were generally a bit submissive. They were expected to sort of be maternal, raise, like bear, raise, and look after children. To respect their father, respect their husband. There's also like a big deal about weaving, like they were supposed to weave and like provide in that way. And so then you get some really interesting examples of Greek women in both the Odyssey and the Iliad. In the Odyssey, you get Penelope, who's like really celebrated for her wit and her intelligence, which really is unusual as a trait for a Greek woman. Um, and then also you get various characters in the Iliad who take real kind of initiative. You get Hector and Paris's mum who takes a lot of initiative, and you also get Andromache, who is Hector's wife, who like reprimands him and says like, "Oi, you're not doing your job." And so you're a bit like, you read it and you're supposed to be surprised, like, wow, this is a good Greek woman. Like she's described as being sort of living up to this standard, but yet here she is being very vocal and very forthright. So these are good things to talk about if you're given a question like that. Um, you need to be looking at the text with the eyes of like, which of these women is celebrated and held up as like, this is a good woman, and which of these women are punished or talked badly about, and what does that tell us about what Homer thought Greek women should be like. You can also look at the gods, the goddesses, because they were kind of seen as like an ideal in lots of ways. So Aphrodite was the most beautiful, and so there was this idea that Greek women should be beautiful, and you can kind of use that as a way of comparing and contrasting. Hopefully this is helpful. Stay tuned for more classics, tips and discussions.